Hey now, good morning everybody. First of all, I'd like to say a very big thank you to the class of 2020 for choosing me to be their commencement speaker, for the third year in a row. You know, they say third time's a charm, and if I'm anything, well, it's certainly charming. Well guys, it's been a while. Who knew that the Board of Education would be able to schedule both your graduation and your 10-year reunion all in the same day? This is truly an impressive class. They have survived swine flu, bird flu, Ebola, Corona, MRSA, Zika, and the Mayan doomsday prophecy of 2012, all in 18 short years of life. You guys were born around the time of 9/11 and are now graduating during a pandemic the world has not seen in over a century. For the record, Daryl, a century is 100 years. But was there any doubt that these guys wouldn't make it? I'd say the vision was clear. 2020 to be exact. Yes, dad jokes are my thing now, so buckle up. Speaking of 2020, how about the $20 million that Meadow Bridge has received for the construction of a new high school? Long has this community waited, and those fighting for the last 42 years have not been in vain. This will be the final word in the story of consolidation. A school that has served generations will now continue to serve generations to come. But enough about all that. Let's talk about the ones who we're here for, eh? Mark Maynard, the work you did on electronics was truly impressive. The work you did in my class was, well, I'm actually still waiting on that. Betty Ann, what made you an outstanding student? Your golden horseshoe? Your near perfect grades throughout all of high school? Nah. You and I both know your love for Taylor Swift is what set you apart from the rest of the crowd. Evan McCoyne, your knowledge of the great Japicunus dinosaur, your knowledge of anti-federalists and federalists, where you described one as federal and the other one as, yes, anti. Summer Bragg, you started out in 8th grade as an unruly student with an attitude, but now as a senior, well, not much has really changed. Chelsea Chester, if you would have put as much work into your school as what you did on TikTok, you'd probably be going to Princeton this year. Not the university, Princeton, West Virginia. Nick White, if I could have given you a grade for meditating, you'd be the valedictorian of this class today. Carly Pomeroy, your incredibly infectious smile where you managed to show all 32 teeth at once, a laugh that could rival that of a patient at the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. It's going to be very hard to see you graduate, as I'll no longer have anyone to remind me of Dylan, Felicia, Madison, or yes, my son, Logan. Daryl Burdett, you finally made it, son. It just goes to show what 6 years of sleep and some well-placed cash under the table to your teachers can get you. Sometimes I think that if it wasn't for you, Facilitator Gladwell wouldn't even have a job, but he probably still might have a full head of hair. Tyler Fox, you know what's coming, buddy. Hey Fox, how you doing? What can I say about this lady killer? Well, I lost my place. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Yeah, he may have just been a B student, but had an A+ heart of gold. And one heck of a YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Alright guys, so why did we enjoy our Fridays? Current events, you say? It's the day before the weekend. No, because in the words of the great Carl Azus, Fridays are awesome. Now, I'm not going to lie, sometimes we got a little behind in our work, and I had to light the fire under your feet. Sometimes we were definitely feeling the burn. And I'll tell you, it's just this, a class that never had any drama in any way, shape, form, or fashion, unless you asked them to pick out a t-shirt. A class that could always follow the guidelines all the daggum time. Alright guys, this is it. We stand behind you. These are your final steps. Now rise and take them. And remember, the Force will be with you. Always.